It's just the obligatory that I'm driving somewhere, establishing shot. That's all. And so the mind reels on control. They said it was supposed to be overcast today. I dressed for overcast weather. It's sunny. This trail was supposed to be paved. This is not paved. Control. Can you relinquish it? Can you give it up? Well, if you're an artist, a creator, there's a certain amount that you have to embrace, a certain amount of control that you have to give up. Let me explain. Now, when you paint a picture, still life, a portrait, you write a song, you write a symphony, you write an opera, you do a dance, you create a dance, you choreograph something, you write something, whatever it is that you create. As soon as you're done with it, you give it over. There's an old saying that art is the process, not the product. If you create something and you release it to the world to view, they're going to have their own impression of it, right? They're going to look at your painting, like if it's Rothko, if you're familiar with the painter, kind of abstract, did a lot of stuff with just color. There's in our art museum, there's an original Rothko there, and the first time I saw it, I had this overwhelming emotion just like run through me for some reason. It was just a series of reds and oranges. It wasn't a scene of a tree or someone standing in a living room looking out the window with a pearl earring. It was nothing like that. It was just abstract color. And an emotion came over me and I felt something. And at that moment I got it. I got abstract. I got what it is that he was going for. And you couldn't help but think at the moment when he created this, when he painted this, did he think, this is what I'm trying to embark in this painting. I'm trying to capture this emotion so that when someone views it, this is exactly the emotion they're going to feel. Probably not. Probably he had whatever was going on in his head at the time when he painted it and sent it out there to be hung in galleries or to be viewed by the public. And we have our own interpretation. We have our own emotion that happens to us. I mean, someone can look at it and go, what is this? This is just a bunch of paint thrown on. My 4-year-old could do something like this. Happens all the time. I hear it all the time. Same with writing. When I write something, I have an idea in my mind. I have the characters. I can see them. I know what the setting looks like. I know where they're standing. I know what the temperature's like outside, what the weather's like. I know a lot of things in my head when I create it in order for me to be able to create it. I certainly realize that when someone takes it, say a theater group in Secaucus takes my play and does it, they're not going to hear the same thing I heard in my head. They're going to bring their own spin to it. They're going to bring their own character and their own life and their own setting and their own colors. And they're going to do with it what they want. And that's part of the agreement. I relinquish my control and allow whoever to do whatever. That's part of the contract. Yes, as an actor and as a performer, I have been in the company of the person that actually created the piece. And, they are there by all means to ask, what did you have in mind when you did this? What did you see this person saying this line this way? And they're helpful. And there's others who are very controlling. They will not relinquish control. Now, when you turn, you should look to the left at a 45-degree angle and then gently whisper the first syllable of every word that you're saying first. That's how it's supposed to be. Okay. Sorry, artist, creator. I'll do my best to reproduce what it is that you had in your mind, but there comes a point where you have to get rid of this. We're going to go live on the stage. We're going to perform this. And I don't think you're going to be running up here telling us how to say the lines or how to, but you know, sometimes. Same way with an artist, the painting, as I said, Rothko, or if you do a song. I mean, that's why there are bands that do covers of songs. So the covers are never really 100% exact to the recording or to the group and how they wrote it and how they performed it. You have a certain freedom, a certain ability to do an interpretation. You're going to do their song. You're going to sing their words, but you're going to do it as you. And that's perfectly fine. So, artists, performers, painters, dancers, writers, understand that you're interpreting someone's work. And creators understand that you're giving over your work. And you have to let it go. You have to be free. You have to release. And if you're a good creator, a good communicator, a good writer, a good artist, a good singer, a good songwriter, a good whatever, insert whatever you want in there. If you do a very good job, you're going to communicate to the person that takes up your work and interprets it and recreates it exactly what it is it's supposed to be. What exactly you had in mind, and they're going to have no problem recreating it. Release your control. It's okay. You can do it. Was that all right? Did I say that? Is that how you wanted me to do that?